So I just wanted to update you on what's been going on. It's been 2 weeks since I've kind of, I guess mentally gotten myself prepared for what I need to do. I know the past videos have seemed kind of repetitive and everything like that, just because, I really haven't actually put forth the effort that I needed to. But in reality, anybody that's significantly overweight, they kind of have oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, go at it for a couple of days and then kind of trickle off and go back to bad habits and don't really, continue on. I'm probably one of the biggest procrastinators that I know. I get eye rolls right now, if you can only see. It's just a huge, thing for me. I've always procrastinated, and I seem to work better under pressure. But I've actually, kind of looked at my calendar, and it's kind of one of those day calendars, and it's just a simple page. It's just a day. But I've looked back and I see a huge stack of just 1 day, and it's realized, okay, just 1 day adds up to 1 week, adds a month to years and years and years. And I've just kind of gotten this wake-up call. It's either be realistic with yourself and continue on the way you've been going, or legitimately make some changes and stick with it, and not just for a week, a month. I need to actually make a legitimate lifestyle change. And I fully haven't gotten into that, but I've gotten into being comfortable with going to the gym. I still kind of have that slight battle, don't get me wrong. I'm not, oh, let's go to the gym, every single morning all happy and birthday. I still have that, do I really need to go to the gym? It's just 1 day, it's just one workout. But I still push myself. I'm like, well, yeah, you can go ahead and sit down and not do anything. That's easy. Anybody can do it. But do you still want to have to struggle fitting in your clothes, waking up with aches and pains because you can't sleep right, you can't get comfortable because of the weight that you gain, and your body's adjusting to the ounce that you gained this week, the ounce you gained that, you keep gaining, it's gonna end up pounds on pounds. I'm guilty of it myself. But luckily I've gotten into being comfortable with going to the gym. I may not be, dripping out sweat every workout, but I'm going to the gym. I'm doing something, and I'm actually, about 30 minutes ago, had this big sinus headache, sneezing every 20 seconds, took some allergy pills. I'm like, okay, well, let's see where I am in 30 minutes and then make a decision on whether it's really that bad or I can tolerate going to the gym. See me now, haven't sneezed in this, 20-minute video? No, I'm joking. this few minutes of just doing this video. So if I can just sit here and talk and watch TV, play on my phone, I can sit down and lift some weights. Just go to the gym. And so that's kind of where I've gotten to the past 2 weeks. And I'm happy to announce that I've lost about 7 pounds. Question is where, but the scale reflects it. And actually just right before I did this video, these pants were sliding down a little bit. I don't wear these too often, so I don't remember exactly how they fit 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I don't think I've had them that long. But, just sliding right here. Unfortunately, I lose weight in my waist first, so that's usually where my pants fall, and luckily I've got the hips to hold them up. But just that small little difference, like, okay, well, I'm making changes. I'm happy about that. I'm not dreading going to the gym. I actually kind of slightly look forward to it a little bit, especially if I'm having a bad day, because it's one time where all the focus is on me. I'm not paying attention to what this person's lifting, if their form is right, whatever. It's all about me. Granted, I don't 100% lift the heaviest, as I know I can, to actually push myself to be sore the next day. But I'm still in the motions of it. So at least I'm doing something and I can have that peace of mind. I can sit here and complain about not, you know, my jeans being a little too tight, you know, I'm afraid to bend over because they're gonna split in half. Luckily, I've never had that experience, although I know people that have. Yes, I just put you on blast too. If you could only see the face. But in all seriousness, I can sit here and critique my body because I know I'm doing something to change it. And it's not necessarily me focusing on all the flaws, it's me actually seeing if I actually notice a difference from this week to this week. I had a high number lost last week of 6 pounds. I think it was like 6.4 according to the scale. I had a small week this week, but I'm celebrating it. Yeah, it's not the 5-10 pounds that I want to lose every week, but it's better than going the opposite direction or staying still. I mean, in life, you've got to move forward. So at least I'm doing something to move forward. So I'm happy about that. I'm hoping to see bigger numbers this week because I'm actually going to incorporate a little bit more cardio into my workout, which is my biggest dread. But at the end of the day, after I'm done doing the cardio, I'm sweating, especially the elliptical, believe it or not, that's my machine. You can tell me that I can lose more weight doing the treadmill, but I don't push myself on the treadmill like I do on the elliptical where I'm just dripping sweat. Where I've had my eyes stinging from sweat dropping into my eyes. I mean, I've had it on the treadmill, don't get me wrong, but I know myself and I know what I'm willing to push myself on. Some things I'm willing to push myself on, some things I'm not. I usually have more, either I'm holding on and have it at an extremely high incline and do that, you know, up and down for a while. And yes, I get my calories in, I get my sweating in, but it's not as easy as for my joints. So I'm doing something alternatively and I'm still getting a good workout in. That's it. At the end of the day, that's the number one thing. I don't care if you're sitting here, you know, walking miles and miles and miles on end versus somebody that's running miles. You're still working out. It doesn't matter. So I'm happy to announce that. And as far as my eating, I don't eat the cleanest. I will admit that, but I used to think I would be able to, I would die. I know I'm over dramatic. I would die without being able to have sugar and my carbs because that's all I craved. My bread, my pasta, my rice. You know, I can eat a plate full of that and I'll be happy. Granted, I'll be hungry in 30 minutes, but that's not the point. I actually am happy to say that I went out to eat, I'd say maybe last week sometime, and they brought a big old piece of bread. Normally I'd look at that thing, you know, to be drooling, you know, wanting to gobble it up in 2 seconds. But I went actually with a coworker and, you know, we split it in half. I split my half in half, so I only had a quarter of it. I enjoyed it. And I looked at that bread and I was like, no, I don't want no more. And it was kind of like one of those aha moments, like, whoa, hold on. Before you would have been fighting somebody over touching that last piece, but it's sitting there, even to the end of the meal, it stayed there. And for me, that's a huge victory right there, just to have that mentality over food. Because I am guided by my taste buds. And now, I jokingly say that my taste buds are broken, but it's, I guess my mind and my body all actually legitimately striving for that goal. I don't know what clicked, but you know, I really don't have an appetite anymore. I had a big sandwich yesterday, and I just sat there and stared at it for a good 5 minutes. And I'm like, no, I don't want any. I took a bite of the pickle, and I was like, I'm not hungry. And then I was like, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, but you need to eat. And I was like, well, I don't have a taste for that. And I'm like, well, okay. Since I don't feel like eating, and my body needs nutrients, obviously, I don't want to put my body into starvation mode to where, yeah, it burns fat, but it's gonna hurt my metabolism in the long run. So I'm like, okay, well, when I get home, I'll have a protein shake. And kind of, that's what I've pretty much been living off of lately, is just protein shakes. And it's not something, oh, I'm on a liquid diet, I'm on this diet, I'm doing this, no, it's just, I know my body needs nutrients. I don't want to eat food, or, you know, I don't want to eat what's in front of me. So I substitute it. And it's just small little changes like that, whether I'm conscious with it or if I'm not conscious with it, it's just making those changes, and I'm very happy to say that I've made those changes. How did I make those changes? I don't know. I don't know if it's some supplements that I'm taking, because I take a variety of supplements, and I'm taking them more often, more regularly, more normal, which usually isn't in my vocabulary, being normal. No. But, you know, something's changing in me for the better, and I'm very happy to say that I'm actually legitimately making changes and can actually give you some positive feedback on my videos. Now, hopefully next week will be even higher number, you know, because I only lost maybe about 1.5 pounds this week. So I'm hoping for bigger numbers next week, because I will be doing more. But make sure that you like and subscribe this video. Let me know what your goals are and what you're doing to, you know, reach those goals. In the meantime, as I always say, stay focused, stay motivated, but most of all, stay jazzy. This is your Jazzy-Fitspiration.